pick them up. So Europe said, if we are going to advance, please let church be what? Church. And let scientists be what? Science. So you know what happened? All the world of discovery where wealth was, the church was not playing there again. Don't we see today when television comes out, people first of all say television is demonic. AI has come now. They say AI is the end of the world. Are you following what I'm saying here? The hostility between. So you know what's happening? Our people in the marketplace are not downloading anything. They don't even believe that God has, grace has provided mathematical calculations, science, models of business. We teach Christians on the streets how to receive money the way the priesthood does it. If you're a businessman, nobody is going to come and give you. Who is going to come and give you? You are in business, so you'll come and give you money. Give and shall be given. That's the limitation. I'm telling you, it's a limitation of the priesthood. So you find people in the world of business judging what they are doing by how a pastor will do what he is doing. The problem is that, now listen to what Kenneth Copeland said. This is 1984. 40 years ago, a friend said it to me. He told me, said, Pastor, he works in Kenneth, well, he's one of the intercessors in Kenneth Copeland's ministry. He told me, said, you've been preaching this thing from school. One time I did a webinar. I said, let me send you this prophecy. 40 years ago, I hope you understand what 40 years is. 40 years ago, there was nothing internet. 40 years ago. Please play, listen to what Copeland said. Play it.
Stop being afraid that I'm going to take away everything you have. Stop being afraid of the world financially. Stop being afraid of your reputation financially. Don't be afraid to do what I tell you to do. I've got your best interest in heart. The reason I haven't been able to bless my people any more than I have, your words are stopping us. If I tell you to do something, you argue and argue and argue and argue and talk yourself out of it. You say, I can't. I know what you can do and what you can't. I'm no fool, said the Lord. I know what you can do and what you can't. When I tell you to do something, it's because I'm going to see that you learn. Yeah, I'll put you over it. And many of you are thinking, well, I can't go do things like that. Yes, you can. I've given many of you ideas. I've given you things that look good. I've given you the first step to an intention. And you may pass away. And I'm not reminded. Well, all these spirits reminded. I am the world's greatest mechanic. I love all mechanics. I love all the
Listen to what he's about to say.
all these things. I know all silver and gold is and men don't know anything about. I know where there's enough money people are lost for what you are. If you have the nerve to believe me and listen to me and spend enough time in prayer that I can get over to you what I want you to do. I have new ideas that the world has never seen and never known. And I'm not letting anything see it. You let that hear you. I'll show you ways. I've done it in the past and I'll do it in the future. I want to give you all that I have. Don't you remember in my words that I said when the Spirit of truth is come, He made all His mind and show you. And all that the Father has in mind, and I said, He made what His mind will show you. He's come with a strength to show you and to teach you and to train you. You listen to the Spirit of God. I'll take those of you that drink and don't have hardly money enough to get home. If you listen to me and spend time with me and spend quality time with me and listen and listen and listen and listen, you'll begin to know my voice. You'll begin to hear my voice. And many of you will have money enough in 1 year's time to build churches and to raise up great ministries and do it on your own pocketbook. I want my people to be rich. I want my people to be well off in this world. I I do not want my people to be cut. I wanted to give one of my people the handheld computer industry. I wanted to give one of my people the microchip. I wanted to give it to some of my people. I held it back. I held it back. I held it back. I held it back until finally in the earth I had to have that technology here in order to cover the earth with my gospel, which will fill the earth with my glory. And so I had to release it into the hands of those that I could get through to. And some were my people and some were not. But most of those that were my people didn't know that it came from me.
He said, God said, I held it back, waiting for my people. I held it back. I held it back. When my people were not responding, I had to release it to people that were open to it. That's where the wealth was. That's where it was. He says, I held it. Did you hear what he said? Handheld computer. I hope you know what he's talking about. The microchip. He was talking about this 1984. He was saying those things were to happen. And that the world was ready. They opened themselves. That's why people are telling us, how come you talk prosperity, but people in the world are prospering more than people in the church? That's the reason. What happened in 1633 when there was a separation? Church people no longer. In fact, when he says, I will open the windows of heaven and I will pour you out blessings that you know that what blessing there means. I will pour you out utterances in the spirit. He wasn't talking about anything physical. He was talking about a rain of ideas. But you know, people focus more. They believe I'm serving God in church. When I go into the world, I'm in the world.